somewhat, somewhat, somewhat.
This word describes something that is a little bit, but not completely or entirely. It's a middle ground between yes and no, more and less. Here's a sample sentence using the word somewhat. She was somewhat disappointed by the movie, but still enjoyed it overall. In this example, somewhat is used to indicate that she wasn't extremely disappointed, but rather had some level of disappointment. It's a way to express a moderate degree of feeling or opinion.
Soothe, soothe, soothe.
This word means to calm or quiet something that is causing trouble or discomfort, making it feel better. Here's a sample sentence. The warm bath and calming music helped to soothe her frazzled nerves after a long, stressful day. In this sentence, soothe means to calm or comfort someone, often by reducing their stress or anxiety.
Sophisticated, sophisticated, sophisticated.
This word describes something or someone that is grown up, mature, and refined. It implies a sense of elegance and polish. Here is a sample sentence. The luxurious hotel's elegant decor and refined amenities gave it a sophisticated air that made it feel like a true five-star destination. In this example, sophisticated describes the atmosphere or ambience of the hotel, implying a high level of refinement, elegance, and cultural awareness.
Sophistication, sophistication, sophistication.
It's a quality that shows someone is mature, refined, and has a good sense of what's right or proper. It means they're able to think clearly and make smart decisions. Here is a sample sentence. The luxurious penthouse apartment, with its marble floors and crystal chandeliers, exuded a sense of sophistication that was unmatched in the city. In this example, the word sophistication refers to the elegance, refinement, and cultured atmosphere of the apartment.
Soar, soar, soar.
It's a feeling that happens when something hurts or is uncomfortable, often because you've done too much or gotten hurt. Here's a sample sentence. After running 10 miles, her feet were sore from the pounding on the pavement.
Sort, sort, sort.
It's to put things in order, one after another, so they're all together and easy to find or see. Here is a sample sentence. She spent hours sorting through her closet to find something suitable to wear. In this example, sorting means arranging or categorizing items into groups or categories.
Sound, sound, sound.
It's what we hear when something makes a noise or vibration that reaches our ears. Here is a sample sentence. The loud music was so intense that it drowned out all other sounds in the room.
Sour, sour, sour.
This word describes something that tastes unpleasantly sharp or bitter, often because it's gone bad or spoiled. Here is a sample sentence. The lemon juice was too sour to drink straight, so I added some sugar to it. This sentence demonstrates how the word sour can be used to describe something that tastes unpleasantly acidic or tart.
Source, source, source.
It's something that provides or gives something, like information, water, or energy. Here is a sample sentence. The journalist relied on multiple sources to write her investigative report, including interviews with key witnesses and documents obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request.
Souvenir, souvenir, souvenir.
It's something you take with you from a place or event to remember it by later on. Here's a sample sentence. She bought a small, intricately carved wooden box as a souvenir from her trip to Italy.
Sovereign, sovereign, sovereign.
This word refers to something or someone that has complete control and authority over an area, with no one else above them. Here is a sample sentence. The monarch was considered sovereign ruler over her kingdom, with absolute authority and power to make laws and decisions. This sentence illustrates how the word sovereign can be used to describe someone or something that has supreme authority and independence.
Sovereignty, sovereignty, sovereignty.
This concept refers to the idea that a country or group has complete control over its own decisions, laws, and actions without being told what to do by anyone else. It's like having the final say on everything that happens within your own territory. Here is a sample sentence. The country's sovereignty was respected by the international community, allowing it to make its own decisions and govern itself without interference. This sentence illustrates the concept of sovereignty as the state's right to self-governance and independence from external control.
Sow, sow, sow.
This action means to plant seeds in the ground so they can grow into plants or crops. Here is a sample sentence. She decided to sow some seeds in her garden so that she could harvest fresh vegetables later in the season.
Soy, soy, soy.
It's a type of bean that is often used as a food ingredient, especially for people who follow a vegetarian or vegan diet. Here is a sample sentence. The tofu stir-fry was made with soy sauce, giving it a savory flavor. This sentence uses the word soy to refer to the plant-based ingredient used in making soy sauce.
Spacecraft, spacecraft, spacecraft.
A vehicle that travels through space, outside of Earth's atmosphere. Here is a sample sentence. The astronauts boarded the spacecraft, preparing to embark on their 6-month journey to Mars.
Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship.
A vehicle that travels through space, often to other planets or stars. Here is a sample sentence. The astronauts climbed aboard their spaceship and prepared for liftoff.
Spacious, spacious, spacious.
This word describes something that has plenty of room to move around or stand comfortably without feeling cramped or crowded. Here is a sample sentence. The large living room in the new house was spacious, with high ceilings and plenty of natural light pouring in through the windows.
Span, span, span.
It's a measure of how long or wide something is from one end to the other. Here's a sample sentence. The sailboat's mast was broken in two, causing it to span across the deck. In this example, span means to stretch or extend from one point to another.
Spare, spare, spare.
This word refers to something that is left over or not used, often because there's enough already. Here is a sample sentence. I'm going to spare some time this weekend to work on my garden. In this example, spare means to save or set aside something, in this case, time, for a specific purpose.
Spark, spark, spark.
It's a small burst of energy or light that happens suddenly, often making something start or happen quickly. Here is a sample sentence. The firework exploded in the sky, creating a brilliant spark that lit up the entire night.